Rob Hendricks here with another episode in the Pilixo How-To series. Today we're going to be talking about Remo Assist and some new features that we have. So the last time that we spoke, these were the feature function list, and what we have added is the ability to elevate to an admin user, and that admin user being able to interact with the UAC controls on the endpoint, and also the ability to reboot into safe mode. So let's see it in action. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my Pilixo organization. And navigate over to the assist page, and I'm going to create myself a session. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to select my OS as Windows today. During this time, the package is actually being generated, and I'm going to be able to select how I want to distribute this. In this sample, I'm going to select to copy the link. I can also deploy to user through pin code, or I can send by email. But I'm going to go ahead and copy the link, and I'm going to leave my Remo session open, Remo client open here, and I'm going to open up my Windows 10 VM, open up Chrome, and I'm going to paste the link that I just copied to my clipboard to the Assist launcher and download that guy. So now I'll go ahead and start. So now over at my Remo Assist client window here, once the components are ready to go, we should see a connection. All right, so now we are connected, and you can see that I can see the remote desktop of that device. Let me go ahead and resize this window a little bit. So now from the Assist dialog on the client machine, you'll notice that there is an Elevate button. So I'm going to go ahead and click Elevate, and it's going to prompt me for my username and password. So I'm going to provide an admin username and password. And go ahead and accept that. Now the first thing that we'll need to do is reconnect, but you can see on the client machine we're going to be prompted to allow the Remo Assist launcher to run, and here's that last UAC prompt that we're going to see on the user desktop without being notified or being able to interact with it from the Remo Assist client. So I'm going to go ahead and accept this as the one step that the attended user will need to do for you. And I'm going to come back to our Remo Assist window. And so now we've been elevated to an admin user. So if I go ahead and run the command prompt, let's say as an admin, you're going to notice that now we're able to interact with the user access control prompts. So I did directory listing. This is a large directory, but you can see that I'm able to interact as an administrator with the system. Another really cool feature that we've added, if you come to the Remo Assist, or excuse me, the Remo control panel of the active session, let me resize that a little bit. You see that under the reboot option, we've added reboot to safe mode. And what this allows you to do is reboot the device into safe mode with networking, and the client is going to reconnect to the device in safe mode. You're able to do your work, and then reboot the device once more to return to normal mode. So let's go ahead and do that real quick too. I'm going to give it my admin credentials here. Okay. So you can see that the Assist client window is going to indicate that we are reconnecting and we're going to be rebooting to safe mode. So we're going to go ahead and let this let the device itself reboot into safe mode, and when it's done, we should have a connection to the client window. All right, so it's been just about a minute, maybe less, and we have reconnected to our device in safe mode. And to verify that, I'm going to go ahead and open up the services console and try to start a service that is not in the allowed list of services. So let me open up the services console. Let's try this ActiveX installer service, and we get an error saying this service cannot be started in safe mode. So now we're in the safe mode. We can do our work, and when we're ready to return to normal mode, we can come back to the reboot option, and we'll just force a reboot in regular mode here. You can see that safe mode is disabled because we're already in safe mode. We'll go ahead and reboot, and we can. The Remo session will end at this point. When the machine comes back up, we're going to see that it's restored into normal mode. All right, well, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Goodbye.